What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
And make no mistake, buddy, those wood-burning pieces of art, glorious. They really bring it all together. For sale, by the way, just hit us up. Hello and welcome into the Thursday edition of Your Show. That was the most energy I could muster. I came in hot, and boy, oh boy. She's a go. Oh, man. My name is Gary. That's still, as far as we know, the only show originating out of Saskatoon. Going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Scheduled viewing. A scheduled viewing is something we grew up with, something we loved and appreciate. Everyone coming together to enjoy something at the same time. It doesn't really exist anymore in the world, so we're trying to bring it back. And the reason we're the only ones doing it is because it takes a lot of work, and you can't be scared to make mistakes. And everybody in this business now has to have everything perfect, and they're all so scared of making mistakes. And us here, we say, well, we're real people. We aren't professionals. We aren't these, big-time podcasters or, radio people or TV people. No, we're you. We're you with a camera outside a garage trying to do good things. And when you go at it like that and you show everybody it's okay to make mistakes, you'll feel like people start to notice a little bit more. Oh, we got Auntie Susie on here. Hold on. Hot call coming in. Go for Auntie Susie. Oh, no, you sound sad. You can't be sad, girl. You're on the TV right now. I got you on the show. That's better. That'll amp you up. Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. That's pretty good. I try to get you on speaker, but my phone isn't working. What's up, buddy? What's going on Wednesday? Oh, bingo! The 21st. Tell me you're going to be there, girl. If you're not going to be there, I'm going to be so mad at you. That's what I like to hear. Okay. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get you. We'll make sure you win a prize before you leave. Well, you got to win in the bingo, girl. You can't just steal it. We don't steal. I know. We'll hook you up. I'll make sure you got something sweet, all right? We'll see. Well, we'll see. You got to win. You can't big C. Colton isn't just going to give you prizes. I want to see a bingo out of you, girl. You think you got a bingo in you before 2 o'clock? Then you'll probably get some pop and chips. But all I ask for in return is for you to give me some of that money you keep stashing away. You got that money for me yet? What? Did you just change the topic? We were talking about the money you owe me, girl. Oh, okay. Yes, we do. We're going to give him a big birthday shout out tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I should get back to the show, though, now. So I love you very much, Auntie Susie. And will you be able to give me a ride on your wheelchair when you leave on bingo day next Wednesday? I just want to go for a rip on your wheelchair. Thank you very much. Okay, I love you very, very, very much. Say bye to everybody, and I'll talk to you later tonight. How's that sound, girl? She's sitting right in front of us. She's about to do her commercial. You gonna give her a howl? Give her a quick howl. One more. She didn't hear that one. One more. That's a little better. A little bit better. All right, dude. I love you so, so much. I'll talk to you later tonight, okay? Hello? Hi, I love you so, so much. I got to get back to the show here. People are waiting to see Maggie now. I'll talk to you later tonight, though, okay? Okay, I love you. I love you way more. I love you way more. Susan, we can't do a whole show like this. No one's going to enjoy that. What's up, girl? Okay. Yes. And what'd she say? Okay, perfect. I was just actually about to talk about that. So thank you for reminding me, girl. Okay, I love you. Bye. This phone just doesn't turn off. Oh, love you. That's our Auntie Susie, ladies and gentlemen. Going with you, you heard her say that. I having to talk to Amy and our buddy Jana, all of our amazing angels over at Elmwood. We're trying to get Susie back to tell a miracle because we will be hosting the Backstage Lounge, 2-hour pre-show, and then we will be on the air online. Well, the big show is going on, talking to all the people that are on the stage coming off. It's going to be a fantastic time. Marge is going to be there. I'm going to be there. LB is going to be there. Host of Recover with Cal. The Seahawks going to be there. Going to be co-hosting with Shailene. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Susie's trying to get the paperwork done so we can get her on the set as well. Looking very, very forward to that. Again, a huge thank you to our friends over at Elmwood and at Cosmo, as we got a lot going on. Back to business, as she's going to hit it. She's going to hit. Oh, LB, you know, I got to tell you, I do feel like this dog sometimes just knows. And usually it's with the intro, but even then, after rambling for a while, she still knows. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we thank you for allowing us to continue to chase these dreams of making the world a better place. Reminding everybody, hey, just treat others how you want to be treated. If you do that your whole life, you can end up with a place like this. I promise you, that's how it happens. You just got to be nice, man. If you can do all that, we're going to be in a very good place. So thank you. We have a camera, second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that. She was turned around the other way before. But now she's back, baby. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly presented to you by our best friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Marge and I are getting ready to go in there. We got to go refill the food, so we'll go in and talk to Mike and or Rochelle. And right when we walk in those doors, Marge's boyfriend Leroy has a bed right beside it. He's the green dog. Yeah. When Marge walks in, it's go time. Leroy grabs her leash and walks around, shows her all the new stuff, all the toys and treats and all that stuff. And while they're doing that, I catch up with Mike and Rochelle, and we talk about all the good things going on. And it's just such a warm, welcoming place. A great local store run by great people. That's what we're about here. That's who we're all about promoting. So when you walk in, dogs run wild. They go try some treats. There's buckets full of them strewn everywhere. All that good local stuff as well as all the big stuff. Whatever it is you're looking for, they got all the dry foods. An entire wall down the left side full of dry food. And then as you walk down there, the back left corner, you're going to have all your beds and all your crates and all of that stuff ready to go. And then you see the fridges in the back full of all the raw foods. If you're looking to make that change for your puppy's diet, you want to get into the raw food diet, they got you covered there. And right beside that, they got an aisle full of fashion. Okay, we're talking booties, we're talking coats, we're talking sweaters, we're talking jerseys for your favorite teams. It's all there for you. As well as the other knickknacks and paddywhacks. And right behind that aisle, you got the most affordable, most amazing puppy spa in the entire city, right in-house. We're talking lift your puppy up, put him in the basin, and then you start rinsing, and you start soaping, you start scrubbing. Again, all contained in this basin. And then you're blow drying. And it's just it's a whirlwind of hair and water and all that stuff. And it's all contained. And again, super duper affordable. They got aisles of toys when you walk out of there, walking back towards the front door. And right by that front door, they have 2 toy walls, right to the right and to the left of you, going all the way up to the roof with all like tiny toys on the bottom, all the way up to like big, giant, like human-sized toys. It's all in there for your pups. You can bring them right in. Marge loves to go to the wall and pick one out, and you know they're going to really enjoy them. And then you find out they have sale every Tuesday and Thursday. Look at it, Thursday. You can go get bones on sale, bro. Yeah, on your way home today, go pick up some bones. Because on your way home, they don't close. No, they stay open after hours and on weekends because they know you have a life, you have a job, you have errands to run. Maybe you can't make it during business hours. Kirsten and Chris got you covered, okay? All throughout the weekend and after hours, so they care, and they show you each and every time. We love our friends so much over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Very well done. I will say this about Pet Planet on 8th Street. There's a reason they were one of the first businesses to come aboard here, because back in the day, they were the first business to show support to this show, to your show, back when it was on the radio station. And I always knew, man, these are good people. And I told Mike and Michelle, once that had sort of ran its course, I said, if I'm ever in a position again to do something where we can work together, I'm coming and I'm going to let you know. And right off the bat, they were ready and they were happy and continuing to thrive. Now the 6-time award-winning Maggie Cam. LB, we ready to go back? LB's like triple working right now. He's doing a lot of stuff. Okay, I thought I said the gimmick already. That's our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. That's why I had to get you out of it. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Literally doing 5 things at once. And that's what we do around here. So yeah, I thought you were just gonna see how long I could go on Pet Plan, and I could have did that forever because Pet Plan on East best in the biz. Love them over there. Hope you're having a great finish to your Thursday. Hopefully the workday has been treating you well. Wherever you're listening to this or watching this, thank you. We always love and appreciate all of that good stuff. Getting excited today. Marge actually has a massage coming up. Touch of Positivity, my gal Kendall coming in here. Going to work on Marge's back and make sure everything's looking good there. So I don't think she does human backs, bro. LB threw his back out again. 20 years old, body of an 80-year-old. Very impressive. Brain of a 2,000-year-old, though. Superhuman brain. So, pick and choose what you like. Touch of Positivity. So good. Love them very, very, very much. And it's going to be a good day here. Marge's going to get that done. And then we got one more day. One more day in here painting, thanks to our friends over at Next Level Painting. So excited to bring my buddy Carly on board here. The general manager over there. She's a very, very, very good human being. And I had to send her a message saying, these guys you brought in, amazing. Such good news. Riley's my guy. He's been in here every day. I wake up in the morning. We don't sleep well to begin with, so when we have to get up around 7:30 to get everything ready for the painters, we're usually hurting a little bit. And Riley comes in here so happy, so positive. I'm like, man, that's my dude. And then Noah and Asan as well. So those are the three guys who have been here throughout the week, and this place has been transformed into version 3.0, man. It's a whole new building again, and it's all thanks to our friends over at Next Level Painting. Looking very, very, very forward to getting Carly on the air, as we're going to be doing some cool stuff together as well with all of that. So, lots of cool stuff to come to Riley and his team. You guys are the freaking best. Not only did they do an incredible job painting, Riley also found a set of keys that I lost about 4 months ago, my house keys. I've been going without house keys. He just found them. He's like, hey, you looking for keys? Where'd you find those? I just picked them up. And he also fixed the clock, our in-house clock that I believe by the time it got fixed was 6 minutes fast. That's going to probably mess with us a little bit as far as timing goes, but he fixed the clock, found the keys, made this place incredible. Riley, you are an absolute star. I love and appreciate you, man, so much. Great people doing great things. We have traditions around here, and Thursday we have a very, very fun one as it involves local sports and video games, two things we are oh so incredibly passionate about. Here's the proof. Here he goes. We know it's Thursday because
that's right.
This man is here. Matt
Back
Young
in the
from
house.
CTV.
How are you, man?
Always happy to see you. Doing great, brother. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Good to see you. I hope you're all right. Hope things are going good.
Oh, yeah. We're grinding here.
You've been working hard. It's a construction zone in here. But every day I come in, it looks a little more done. It's a little more done. And that's good. And that's good. You're seeing hard work pay off. So that's good. You,
my hard work is just getting up early.
Yeah.
And then moving a couple things here or there. Next Level Painting, my buddy Carly and her whole team, they've been in here every morning this week.
Oh, man.
Just doing everything. This place is it's like version 3.0.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, that's cool.
But we're getting there.
I like it.
Very exciting.
I'm proud of you.
How are you?
I'm doing, you know what? I'm doing fantastic. Been busy, but that's okay. Did some Husky women's hockey broadcast last weekend. And I was actually in Regina yesterday doing a WHL broadcast for the Regina Pats hockey team that is not as good as the Saskatoon Blades this year. So I've been busy doing that, and of course the job at CTV covering all what's going on here in Saskatoon today. And
I don't know how you do it, man. Like I struggle.
I don't know how you do it. I mean, it's like whoa.
I can only do it because I don't leave the house.
Well, that's
I live in it. That's why I can do it.
True.
Like going out and doing all this stuff, I can never do.
Oh man, well it's fun. It's when it's 30 below, it's not as fun, but that's the way it goes sometimes, right? So
very true.
So there you have it. There you have it. So we like to talk about local sports and local gaming and video games, and I thought, you know what? I was in a local place the other day, and the guy had some games that were really, really hard to beat when I was young.
I'm really excited.
And we started talking about. So we thought we'd do a few episodes on games that are really, really hard.
Yes.
Like some of the hardest video games that ever came out for like Nintendo.
The ones that made us curse.
The ones that made you scream and throw the controller and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because back when we were young, again, you didn't have state save. You couldn't just press, save button and move. You had to finish.
Lived and died by that game.
You had to finish the game as you were playing it. So a couple weeks ago, or I think it was last week, we talked about Super Spy Hunter.
Yes.
A game that's really, really tough for the NES. This next one, some people will be familiar with. Actually, we have two of them. We have two of them. He's already singing it there. You'll see it on the screen behind us. Ninja Gaiden for the NES. One of the hardest games that you will beat. Part of the reason why is because there's a lot of enemies that respawn quickly. It requires a lot of precision.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to jumping.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And getting through some of the platform-laden levels that are there.
Absolutely.
It takes a ton of patience. And you have to memorize some of these levels as you go along. Because a lot of times...
That's like the only thing you can do to beat these games.
A lot of the times, you're never going to beat it spontaneously.
You have to know where everyone's coming.
You have to know when all the bad guys are coming, where they're coming from. And it's not an easy... Now, there is a move called the splash attack.
Yes.
Okay, so that's sort of a secret move that will help you beat bosses. It kind of makes you like a little bit invisible.
Absolutely. These are tips for how to beat these
to beat these really hard games. So you're going to want to try the spin splash attack. That's what it's called. That'll help you beat the boss. Now, if you're really good at this game and you want to get all the secrets, it's going to take you about 6 hours to beat, roughly. At least. And so, again, you can't stop in the middle. You got to take the whole 6 hours and you got to beat it.
Absolutely. And it's like, with that, Video Nights was our local gaming store in Avalon right over here. We'd rent Ninja Gaiden from Video Nights. And
there you go.
Good luck beating it.
And I have
all those memories of renting it over and over, trying to can't do it.
That's it. Back when we were young, you had to re-rent it. You couldn't just get it on your laptop on Netflix or anything. Actually, it wasn't downloading. So that's the other thing. When you rented a game, you wanted to beat it because you only had 3 days, and then the late fees started piling up.
Another crazy story about this game is one of my favorite streamers. His name is Arcus.
Okay.
Arcus was the world record holder for Ninja Gaiden for fastest ever. He did
and how fast did he beat it?
11 minutes and like 40 seconds or something, but that was years ago. And then it got me into Arcus because I loved the game and I started watching.
How do you beat it in 11 minutes?
Even faster. It's gotten even lower than that. It's like damn near, I think it's like
so
11,
somebody must be cheating or doing.
There's no cheating. No, this
must
is legit.
be a secret.
You can watch it right there. Well, it's all like what they've done is they've memorized everything. They've done exactly what you just said to perfection. They know where everyone's coming from.
if you memorized every level and you could run
exactly
through the entire never stop.
And you get the only time you get hit is to boost you, damage boosting.
Yeah, like the whole I guess if you did that way, okay. So for the conventional game player,
again, this isn't normal.
You're not going to beat this game in 15 minutes. It's going to take several hours.
Yes,
but
that's the difference.
Yeah, so Ninja Gaiden. Now it was actually a really popular game. This game came out for the NES. You can still find it today. Local pawn shops.
It tells a story.
Oh, it does. It actually, and the story is really good. It's got actually a good storyline with some good cinematic graphics, right?
Apparently, it's one of like the first ones to do this.
Yes, it was. This was made by Tecmo. And Tecmo at the time,
Tecmo.
They pioneered a lot of really good games, and Ninja Gaiden was one of them. That's right, Tecmo Super Bowl, the famous Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yes,
and so now, this is United. This is awesome. This is a war game that was made years later.
We are not endorsing
this one. It looks pretty hard too, though. Yeah, but yes, and now Ninja Gaiden. If you can find the cartridge, about $15-$20. If you have a brand new copy, around $1,500. Smackaroos for a new copy of Ninja Gaiden. Back in 1992, you could buy it for $50. Yeah. So there, and that's not just inflation.
Rent it for $3.
That's right. Now, another game that was really, really hard that people might be familiar with. It came out for the NES, and this is Battletoads.
Oh.
Battletoads is a super popular game. For the NES, it's a must-have if you're a collector. If you want, Battletoads.
I got 2 copies.
Do you really? Yeah. Battletoads is really, really hard. And the most infamous level in Battletoads, or one of them, is
Turbo Tunnel?
The Turbo Tunnel. That's right. I think that's level 3.
Yes, sir.
The Turbo Tunnel. Really, really hard. And that one, you basically have to have the whole thing memorized correctly. Otherwise, it's almost impossible to get through it in one shot.
Ninja Gaiden.
That's right. Just like Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. So the Turbo Tunnel, you have to have pretty much perfect reflexes to beat it. Many of the enemies and hazards can also kill you in one hit. Yeah. Right? So it's not like you can take a few beatings. Sometimes you get killed. You have to start right again at the beginning of the level.
All the way back.
And also, now, there are not infinite continues either. I think there's only 3 continues.
I think you're right.
So the reality is that you die too many times. You got to start at the whole beginning, at the beginning of the game, all over again. That's what made it so hard.
And so rage-inducing. Brando and I, Uncle Brando, our buddy from Commander Cookout Podcast, he joins the live show Tuesdays and Fridays. Him and I did a Twitch stream of Battletoads. We made it to the Turbo Tunnel, and then we quit. because we're out of time. And right after we quit, Brando beat the Turbo Tunnel.
Oh, he beat it?
We spent like an hour trying to beat it.
Did you beat the whole
He finally
game?
did, but not on. No.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
But
Yeah.
he didn't beat it on camera, so like, did you really beat it? Exactly. I know. It was the first try
Not
after
on
we went
camera,
off.
it didn't happen. Okay, there
Exactly.
you go. Well,
but
there you go.
This game is so hard.
Well, Brando would know it's not an easy game. The Turbo Tunnel, of course, tough. Now, this game here, it's going to take you for like a regular video game player like you and I that love video. You're gonna spend probably 6 to 8 hours to beat this
I'm
game.
gonna say your entire life.
Well, sometimes it could be.
I still haven't been close.
There are some people that they rented the game in 1993 and they still haven't beaten
Yes,
it.
for
One
sure.
of them right here, actually.
I do have my buddy Big Boy from Deneb Carpentry Finishing. He's built this whole set. He's my buddy who had 8 different records on Twin Galaxies back in the day.
Oh, wow.
And we would have parties at my old place on 4th Street, and someone would be like, "Oh, I want to see a Battletoads run." So I'd call up, "Buddy, we got a Battletoads kill screen request." He's like, "I'll be right over." He would come over to the party, sit down on the Nintendo while everyone's still hanging out, and he would beat this game. And we would watch him beat it.
Now, how many hours would it take him?
Oh, none, because he's played it so many
Probably,
times.
yeah.
He's one of those guys that can memorize. He's got that brain that knows all the spots.
That knows everything, and he just goes. So
he'll do it like a half hour.
That is so
half
cool.
hour, 45 minutes.
That is so cool. You
It's
know what?
very wild.
It's a hard game. So Battletoads, one of the hardest games that you will ever see.
Yeah.
A great game.
Very
it's
fun.
a fun game.
Co-op,
And it's
we love
actually,
co-op.
Yep. And it had good graphics. It was a well-produced game, just not easy. A lot of smashed controllers because of this one. Now, this game here, if you want just a basic cartridge, you can get them $30-$40 at places. If you want a brand new one, you're looking at $600 to $700.
This is crazy.
For a brand new copy of Battletoads. So
I got one in the studio right now.
You got a
One
brand
of the
new? A
boxes.
brand
No. It's like I was gonna say.
Oh,
it's very
okay.
beat
I
up.
was like,
Yeah,
whoa,
couldn't
that's
work.
cool. That's cool.
No, we don't
So-
got any of those lottery tickets here.
No. So there you go. So that's Battletoads for the
So fun.
NES and Ninja Gaiden. 2 really, really hard games for the NES, and what you need to do to beat them, and it's just practice and patience.
And that's it.
It just
And
is.
luckily, you said it perfectly. They're so fun to play.
They are fun
That's
to
the
play.
thing.
That's the thing
good
is that
part.
you want to play it and you beat it
Yeah.
because it's a good time and the
Absolutely.
graphics are great and everything's fun. It's just, when are we going to get to the end?
I just want to beat the dang Dark Queen.
Exactly. So there you go.
Oh,
There's a
that's
couple of hard
awesome.
games that bring you
Well
back
done.
to the days when, you know what, you rented it for $6 at your local video store and you hoped you would beat it in the 2 or 3 days that you had it. There
Trying
you go.
to explain to your parents, I need to beat this game. You
Yeah,
guys don't
mom and dad
understand. I have
never
to stay up late.
understand.
Yeah,
They're like,
they didn't
well,
get
can't
it.
you just put it on pause?
No,
you
you
can't
can't.
just put it on pause because what if somebody accidentally does something and unpauses it? And secondly, you weren't really supposed to leave games for
Not good
hours
for
on
everything.
end on pause. It could mess them up.
So then you end up waking up in the middle of the night after mom and dad will go to bed.
And you go down, you'd beat the game because you need it all night to do it.
That's right.
So there you go. So that's it.
Those are
Battletoads,
some
Ninja
tough
Gaiden.
ones
Now,
right
we'll talk a little local sports in Saskatoon.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it. So Huskies men's and women's hockey teams. Great story for the men's hockey team. I think we mentioned this. Nolan Meyer,
Yes.
coming back to men's
Crazy,
hockey.
hey?
We're actually gonna have a story on our website, ctvsaskatoon.ca, on that. So you want to check that out. But that's really good for the Huskies to have a goaltender like
Absolutely.
that. And
Very
by the
good.
way, in college hockey, you never know when you're going to need goalies.
Yeah.
One of them could go down. One of them could leave after a semester. So that's great for the Huskies.
Depth is very important.
Saskatoon Blades lost to Brandon last night, but they're battling for that 4th, 5th, 6th spot.
They're in that mix.
They're in that mix. They're going to make the playoffs. You hope you can get the 4 seed and host the round. Yeah. You definitely don't want to drop down to 6th.
And you definitely don't want to drop all the way up.
No, you don't want to. Well,
Sorry, I was trying to be funny there,
No,
yeah.
but it's probably not going to happen. They'd have to really lose out. So
absolutely.
they'll make the playoffs.
Not 6, so you don't want 6.
You don't want 6 because then you're going to face one of the big 3, either Prince Albert, Edmonton, or Medicine Hat. Yeah. So go Blades. Let's try and get that 5th or 4th seed. Then you have a chance to win in a playoff round and maybe host a couple games or host a playoff round.
Absolutely.
So that'll be good for them. College basketball, the women's basketball team, absolutely on a tear, undefeated, and they're tied with Regina for first in the Canada West Conference. Huskies are always good. It's rare to see Regina, but that's kind of an interesting Saskatchewan clash story that's brewing right there.
The
in women's
rivalry
college
grows.
basketball. That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting news about the Saskatchewan Rattlers.
Yeah, explain what's going on here.
So it was revealed that Barry Rollick, who has been with the Rattlers for several years since their first
Inception,
season, is now moving on. He worked his way up to GM. They're parting ways there, but also It looks like the team is changing in some format because the Rattlers name seems to be gone from all their social medias and all their emails. It's now called the Saskatchewan Professional Basketball Club. So we don't know if it's a rebrand or what it is, but there's some big announcements coming from the Saskatchewan Rattlers or basketball club now. We don't know what to call them yet. Yeah. But watch for that because there's going to be some huge stuff coming down the pipe, and it's going to be really, really interesting. They're looking at like a new era of Saskatchewan basketball.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Some people want them to bring back the name the Storm. Remember the Saskatchewan Storm? Storm Warning! That's what people would chant at SaskTel Center.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was one of those people.
Yeah, maybe they're doing that.
That would be amazing.
But that's big news for the Saskatchewan Rattlers. And then
the store, or even Slam, or even the Hawks. We'll take any of those old ones.
I don't know. Like maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But you want to keep an eye on that. The schedule came out today. But schedule is expected to come out, I think, actually tomorrow. Okay. There's going to be some interesting info coming out there about the Saskatchewan Rattlers over the next few weeks. So expect something. We don't know what it is, but people are talking about it, and that's good. So you got the Saskatchewan Rattlers, you got Huskies men's hockey, women's hockey, Huskies men's basketball, women's basketball, and Saskatoon Blades challenging for a playoff spot. They'll get a playoff spot wherever they can go. They didn't make any moves at the trade deadline, but I think they got a pretty good team, and they got Evan Gardner in net. And Evan Gardner is great.
A hot goalie.
That's all you need. A hot goalie, right? Can take you right through. So I think they got one of the best goalies in the league. So we'll see what can happen for the Saskatoon Blades, and that's what's going on in gaming and sports here in the Bridge City.
Matt Young from CTV. Every Thursday he joins us. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Always appreciate the work you put in this segment. It means the world.
100%.
It's always so enjoyable, too.
Oh, I appreciate it. And I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad viewers like it. I do get texts or emails once in a while. And we'll keep going with a few more really hard games and maybe some secrets on how to beat them.
Love it. Matt Young from CTV. Thank you so much, brother. We'll see you next week.
You bet.
Nice. You know, I told you we're not professionals. Clearly, we're not professionals. LB. I hate my face. Stop it. Get me out of here. Bro, come on. You know, anytime you think you run something or anything, you don't. It's the people that run it, clearly. And this is something that the big corporations have a tough time dealing with. Do you have it set on my face? AI. This is my nightmare. Big corporations don't like the idea that you put someone in charge who runs the board, and then there's the slight chance that they may take it over. You know what I mean? Like this right now. Get your host all rattled because he hates having his face locked on. Like, look at this. You want to see something? Here, I'll show you something. Come here. He's not controlling. I'm going to try to get away. Other way. Here. This thing just doesn't stop. Yeah, I shook it. Thank you. Take that, Terminators. Then we got back to being professional. Thank you again to CTV's Matt Young for joining us each and every Thursday. Man, I have so many. Like, why do I have so many things on my face? Why are my bags so big? See, I was having a good me day until you decided to AI the shit out of me there. You can hear him laughing, right? Hopefully someone's enjoying this because I don't like how many times I come on and say it's not about me. I hate when it's about me. I don't want it to be about me. And then when the camera's zoomed in directly on you, looking into your soul. Ugh. Yeah. Halfway through the Thursday edition of your show. LB on the ones and twos. We got Marge in the house. Just talked to CTV's Matt Young. I think we will bring in our next guest here before we start talking about all the amazing businesses that we support around here. And that next guest is also a Thursday fixture here on your show. He's an old friend, all the way back. John Lake Day, since he moved here with his amazing family from Swift Current. Grade 5, I think it was. Either way, known each other forever. And thank goodness he became a fantasy football guru because now we have a reason to bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to say hello to Buntis!
Guru, hey? Holy.
Guru. Hey, let's hit the intro. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. I almost lost it there. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone, minus the fantasy input, but still very football heavy talk, but life talk in general, man. It's always good to check in with our friends that move west. A good number. Like, how many people do you think you hang out with out there in Calgary that are there from Saskatoon? Like, it's got to be, like, it's Saskatoon West, right?
Well, you run into, for sure, you run into new people every day, but like from like my graduating class, there's 6 or 7 core guys. But yeah, there's lots of,
It's cool
there's
that
so
you go
many.
to- Go ahead.
I always say I'm a statistic of the 2000s, right? Just everybody moved. I remember the year I moved here, I got my mail forwarded, and from the Saskatchewan government, it was, hey, recent graduate of the U of S, stay in Saskatchewan and you will receive a tax credit. It's like, oh man,
They
moved.
They knew
It's too
that
late.
at that time the exodus was on, right? Like, everybody, if you wanted to do it, you move there. And I don't like to paint you with a different color. You know, I know you guys love Saskatoon and Saskatchewan, born and raised. It's always there in your heart. It does seem a little traitorous when you leave like that. So it's nice to see more people are staying. Some are moving back. Your brother's a perfect example. You know, Saskatoon is great. It's good enough for drummer lawyers. Good enough for us. So either way, this is our city, and it's a pleasure to have you on, buddy. As it's very, very cool to be able to travel to a different city and feel like you're in your city, you know? And that was always sort of the coolness of the Calgary sort of gimmick. So happy to have you here. You were watching earlier. You commented on the Battletoads. That's a rough one. That's a rough go.
Literal sweat. I bet there were tears when, you've spent all day, like, fingers hurting on the controller, and you just missed that one. And it's like, no, I have to start all over again.
Yeah. It's crazy how these games, like Ninja Gaiden was another one too that we were talking about. Like, so if you wanted to get good, like really good at those games, you had to have the memory of an elephant. Like, you have to know where everything's spawning, where it's coming from, what it's doing, or else you just can't do it. And that's why I love bringing up our buddy Big Boy from Deneb Carpentry Finishing, who's going to be a star on our Twitch stream here once the new Twitch streaming booth is operating, and owner of, I think it was 8 world records with Twin Galaxies. Being able to see guys like that just walk in, like the old house on 4th Street. I was telling this story yesterday to Mr. Baseball. We'd be sitting there hanging out. You know, the boys are drinking, having a blast, and someone's like, I'd like to see Battletoads get beat. On the phone, hey, Big Boy, we got a request for a Battletoads kill screen. Like, I'll be right over. You come in right through the middle of the party, sit down, plug it in, and everyone, like, the party would still go, but he would become a part of it. So it's like the entertainment. So anytime he'd beat the level, like, oh, Turbo Tunnel! It was like must-see stuff. So that's the power that Battletoads brings. And the second he beat the Dark Queen and beat the game, like, all right, guys, we'll see you later, and stop and walk out. Incredible stuff.
Dark Queen.
Whew, what a babe, hey? You want to talk about cartoon babes? Look out. So, video game talk, right. Yes, we've done a lot of it. You know, I had a quick flashback there when you were talking about when you moved to Calgary. And my only memory was we had ourselves quite the night before you left. And on that night, you and I and guy number 1 became bros for life. Super secret society. But we got you there, and that's all that mattered. We celebrated a little too hard, maybe. A little bit. I told you about that day. I was like, oh, man, we've been through a lot together, dude. We've been through a lot together. So happy to have you here now. Football going on. I was looking at our bets before. I thought we were doing good. Yeah. You want to talk about being a stat? We're the stat of shitty gamblers.
House always wins.
You hit Chicago. I was very impressed with that. Hit the under with the Buffalo, but the rest of it, pretty much par for the course. And I was looking at sort of every time we move on to these next stages of the playoffs, I started to notice those little idiosyncrasies, I guess it would be. Like a 1 seed versus a 6 seed, a 1 seed versus a 6 seed on both sides, and then a 2 versus a 5 seed on both sides. So if you were a 1 seed, obviously you're through because you got the bye. But the fact you're playing the 2 6s, which means the 2 dogs got through, and then a 5 against a 2 instead of a 4 and 3, it's interesting the parity of the NFL. Like, we went into this saying anyone could win, and now it's showing because the seeding really doesn't matter. Like, you're seeing 7 seeds be favored in these games. So it's kind of neat to see that. But where do we stand on what we will see this weekend, my friend? Are we going to take a little trip down Budget Gamblers Lane?
Well, what are your thoughts on well, I mean, obviously let's talk about every game, but Bills Broncos last night at basketball there was it was even strength for Buffalo, for Denver. And the Denver side was just like there's no other outcome other than Bo Nix celebrating victory. It's like, what? Yeah, the comment was, how is Josh Allen Superman? What has he done?
Interesting. And you ain't wrong. Like that's why we keep saying this is his year. This is his time to take people like that person that said that to you and say, all right, I'll show you. I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah.
So
my comment back to him was, well, who do the Broncos have? And then his comment was the whole team. So defense, right? And they do, like, they do have a more full team, but they don't have Josh Allen.
And do we know what the weather is going to be like? I'm going to pull up the weather here because I've been very adamant about how snow is like the anti-kryptonite to Josh Allen. If it's snowing, he turns into Josh effing Allen. You know what I mean? If it's warm, not
totally.
so much. So NFL weather, here we go. Let's see what we're looking at. Saturday afternoon in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Oh, a lovely day. Clear sky, 3 miles per hour wind coming from the southwest, and 36 degrees Fahrenheit. LB, what's 36 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Just under zero, so just a touch of freezing. No snow, though, which is bad for Josh Allen. He needs that snow. 32, 36 Fahrenheit. Just above zero. Okay. So that means Josh Allen will not have any superpowers. He will just be Josh Allen. And with that Denver defense, like there's a lot going into this. And even Vegas is saying you're looking at a pretty much crapshoot right here, straight up. Plus, if you're doing the spread, +1 Buffalo, plus or -1 Denver, paying the same. I guess technically on paper, the Broncos -115, Buffalo -1.5. So Denver being at home, I guess, is the factor in all that. But if you were to be asked, who you liking here? You want to take some Bo Nix or some Josh Allen? Where do you think you're going with that?
The other thing is
Josh
coaching.
Allen all day. Ooh, you want to get into
that's what you're saying? That's where you're going?
Well, of course, because Bo Nix, we just talked about, Bo Nix hasn't had the opportunity to prove himself.
So between the two quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we all agree that Josh Allen's elite. So that's
sort of. But I thought we were talking about who's going to win.
Now we are back to talking about that, and I love where you're going with the coaching. Sean McDermott, Sean Payton, battle of the Seans. Go Seans.
Yeah.
Spell the fun way to the scenes.
Are they both?
I'm pretty sure they are. If not, we can just say legend has it, and we'll get away with it.
Yeah. Sure, good enough. I don't. Yeah, Jesus. You know what? The gut feeling is Josh Allen has the fire in him, and he has come to the realization it's now or never.
Yeah, like if he doesn't win this Saturday, he may be done in Buffalo. I know that's an outrageous thing to say, but I don't mean like on his behalf, but
yeah,
according to the people of Buffalo and like the team, like this is it. This is your chance. Yeah. You got no other distractions. Yeah. You are the best quarterback in this playoff. You better win. Like this could bring up question marks if they don't win this game. Whereas Bo Nix, if you lose, it's only your second year. It's all good, buddy.
Totally.
The pressure is all on Buffalo too.
So with that in mind, I'm gonna go Bills.
We like the Bills.
I like the Bills.
Okay, Bills are going in. Then Saturday night, and this is interesting. I'm not sure. I won't be able to get to watch this because Ben Brody and our buddy Sperman and I believe, are going out to PA Saturday night for Cal's big fundraiser going down.
Yes.
It's going to be nice. So much fun. I got to find out where I put that with all the details.
I got to talk to you about that after too, but side note.
For sure. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll be driving out there, doing the big fundraiser, the Trout House, I believe it's called. Hold on. I got to do this justice. See, we had it up on the screen last time, so I was just reading it off the screen. LB, is it possible to pull it up on the screen again? Oh, no, here it is. Never mind. The Bush Pies concert fundraiser this Saturday, raising funds for Callum Ulver's new wheels. The Rock Trout, 903 Central Ave, Prince Albert. The Bush Pies are playing. Cal's always talking about how much he loves the band, the Bush Pies, so I finally get to take them in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Doors open at 7:30, raising money again for Cal's new wheels. He's trying to get off-road, man. I didn't make it. I cut out the promo for this, and it's so badass. Like, in the promo, Cal just says, GM, I just stuck on the concrete, dog. Got to get off that concrete. Got to get on that dirt. And that's what this is all about, getting those extensions and those things to set up so he can go and hit those trails again and do the stuff that he truly loves. So, big fun.
Awesome.
So I'm going to be missing the game Saturday night. That's a great little promotion mixed in there within the conversation. As the Niners in Seattle face the Seahawks. You love those Seahawks. You were talking about earlier, your second team. Second team.
Well, and just ending the season super strong, right? Yeah. Defense seems very, very tough.
Yeah.
And George Kittle is out. So yeah, reflected by the current line -7. Yeah, I mean, I have to go with it. I don't know. What's your take? Is there some 49er magic that can I guess anytime there can be, right?
You're forgetting one thing, Boone. One thing. We just talked about how Bo Nix hasn't had the opportunity to prove himself. Sam Darnold had a couple times now with really good teams in the playoffs. Didn't go well.
It's true.
Did not go well.
It's true.
So, that's the one thing. That's why just that alone is almost like you're looking almost 3-1 right now, straight up if you take San Fran. And that might be something to look into. Now, 12th man, Seattle, loudest stadium on earth. You get all that. You get crazy fans, all those factors. There's just something about Sam Darnold. It's crazy how these first two games, there's a lot on the line. Like if Sam Darnold loses this one, guess what? You are now the guy who can't win the playoff. You're now the guy who has 40 wins,
officially
8 losses,
stamped,
and 4 of those losses have been in the playoff.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, if you can't win it now, you're not the guy. These are big time games.
I almost feel like the Seahawks, though, the defense will win it for him. Like as in Houston, scoring points to win the game.
Houston's defense did just that. Houston's defense won 14-6 last week against the Steelers. The Gary curse was just crippling poor Aaron Rodgers and that Steelers squad. It was sad to watch. Well, but there's no money in Seattle. You like the Seattle?
What do you mean? Like I'm betting it?
Yeah, I'm thinking Sam Darnold is going to blow this. I'm thinking that. And I don't want to see that because he seems like a great guy. I feel like there's a great little trap game sitting in here somewhere. Got to grab it.
You go that route. What I'm going to do, there's no money in Seattle, but you can always parlay it to
next level.
Make a little bump.
I'm with you. Okay. We'll talk a little more about
That's what I'll do. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
We're gonna figure that out as we are hanging out with our buddy Boone Test, another fantasy Zoom with Boone, minus the fantasy talk, but heavy on the football talk and the video game talk, and the growing up in Saskatoon life talk that we love around here. You know what goes good with football, Boone? Wings. So many delicious wings. 69 to be exact for you to enjoy from our friends over at Bugsy's. I'm telling you, both locations, Markham Mall and Lawson Heights, they got them all going. Flamin' Butter Chicken, still number 1 on LB's Power Rankings. Sweet Pickle Heat, still number 1 on yours truly's Power Rankings. So incredibly good. You get that passport, then you go in Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is Thursday. You will get over half price off each order. So it's a real good way to knock out all of those entries on your passport, and then you win. This bad boy right here. I did the 69 at Bugsy's. That's a ruckus cock right there, shredding on an amplifier. Lets everyone know, hey, I'm part of the 69 wing crew, bro. What up? Literally, it's a shirt full of aphrodisiacs. Think about that one for a second. That's a long stretch. You also order on Skip the Dishes and Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order a plain wing in the memo, put the flavors you want off your passport, come right to your door. That's going on, and be on the lookout. We are getting ever closer to going on location and ordering every single order from that passport. We're going to rank them. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great show on location. Thanks to our friends over at Bug. I pulled this up. I have to make sure I remember it because there is a cabaret going on, the Telemiracle Cabaret, hosted by our buddy Miles Morrison. Very excited for this. Tomorrow night, You have Cole Patoon and the Blackjacks, Ron Lewis, Jeremy and his kazoo. I love that name. Thomas Hazlitt, Prairie Gamble, and Jackfish Reunion. Saturday night, east side of 2nd, minutes till dawn. 2 against 1, just right, out of frequency. And Darcy Clayton Band. $20 per night. That includes a drink and a slice of pizza over at the Sutherland Hall. Doors open at 6. Comedy and taping starts at 6:45. So we'll have some footage for Telemiracle there, which will be very, very good. Another great way to support our friends with the Kinsmen and with Telemiracle. Woo! We're rolling today as well. Big thank you to our friends over at Next Level Painting, Carly and her team, Riley and the boys in here all week this week. I haven't slept a wink. I get to bed around like 4 or 5 a.m. and then the guys are getting here at like 8, so I'm like take a little doze, come out here, move everything, get it all set up. Then Riley and his boys come in here, and then we do some stuff, and then I go try to take a nap, and then back, and then nap, and then that's how you get bags like this. That's why I was most upset about the extreme close-up LB was because my bags are horrific, especially this week. Like, oh, get some sleep, you jabroni. Oh, you're gonna do it? Okay. This is what happens when you don't sleep, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't sleep, that's a sick hat. Hey, I love that. Hey, I'm a Toronto Blue Jay.
Without the sick close up though, Gary, I didn't know that was like an 8-bit Toronto Blue Jay. So there is some good. There is some good.
Yeah, after we scare everyone away with this. Ugh. Anyway, Next Level Painting, second to none. Look, very excited. Carly's going to start coming on air once a week with us, talking about contractors and stuff. So it's going to be a very, very, very lovely marriage with our friends at Next Level Painting. Looking very forward to that. Super Skills Hockey. That's the place out in that brand new Martinsville Rec Center. They're doing all the cool stuff located above the ice surface. And we were talking state-of-the-art facility. Ice treadmill, you got shooting lanes, you got puck handling area, celebrity coaches coming through, all that good stuff. Get signed up at superskillshockey.ca. And you heard earlier, we were talking to Auntie Susie, who had called right when the show started, and she says she's looking to get the paperwork done so she can join us at Telemiracle, which will be very, very fun. And then she wanted to make sure I don't forget about bingo next Wednesday, with our good buddy Colton Wall running it. And I'm the bingo caller. And I said, don't worry. She's like, well, I got to make sure I get my pop and chips before my ride comes because it's coming early. I said, don't worry, go. We got you. She's very worried she's not going to get her pop and chips. But maybe I'll hide them on her until she gets on the bus and then give them to her just to show her what's up. Either way, these people, man, doing really, 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 really good things. CosmoIndustries.com, ElmwoodYXC.ca, our friends over at Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, Deb and Lori, just a bunch of great places doing great things we love and appreciate so much. As we're always saying, do those good things. We like to give you examples of that as well. And finally, over on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media, we finished up Shining Force 3 Scenario 2. So it's on to Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 next Tuesday, which will be very, very fun. And this coming Friday, we're heading back into Terra Enigma. We got Phenom in the house. We got Uncle Brando in the house. And we are going to have another delicious treat from Vern's Pizza in the house. So freaking good. Last week, we had the Vern's 12-inch light Greek, which is just, it's so un-Vern's that it made it so different. It made it so good. A Greek pizza, but not thick. Vern's light. So good. Goes great with that stuffed cheesy bread, just $8.95. Dipping it in, the cheese and the spice. Oh, the herbs. Man, so good. I'm getting hungry again. Also pick up slices at Co-op Gas Bars. You know the drill by now. We love our Vern's so much. This Friday, we'll be pounding down another one thanks to our friends over at, I'm going to try to do this here, Vern's Pizza. A little bit better. We love our friends at Vern's. All right, buddy. I'm going to sing a song here real quick just to let everybody know what's up, because I've been pondering a lot lately as I sit here not sleeping and being overtired and trying to keep myself together. Like, man, what did I do to be so lucky to get put in a situation where every day I get to see really, really good people. I get to promote really, really good businesses. We get to talk about really, really good positive things going on in this world. And then I realize it's the exact same reason that I tell you each and every single time when you see this pop up. Treat others how you want to be treated. That's it. I spent my whole life worried so much about people not being nice to me that I made sure I was nice to every single person I met, no matter what. And because of that, friends that have been built over the last 25 years in this business are more than happy to come here and help and to chase their dreams and to do their good thing. And once that starts going like this, you end up with a facility like this. And then you end up talking to your old buddies from Calgary like this. Right? it all comes from just being nice. And it's so stupid that we have to say that. But just treating others how you want to be treated, then down the line when you run into them again, they remember that and they treat you the same way. It's so simple, but people can't get their arms wrapped around it. Come on, man. We can do this. Do those good things. Golden rules. So simple. If you can get behind that movement, if you got a business in this city, you're like, man, I'm doing really good stuff and just no one really knows about it. You got an organization doing a lot of good things. You got a fundraiser coming up. You got a charity event, whatever it is. We are becoming the hyper-local spot for Saskatoon because of everything I just told you. People enjoy coming in here because it's welcoming, because there's no dicks, there's no assholes, there's no politics, there's no religions, there's just happiness and kindness and joy, all the things the world needs right now. If you can get behind that. Sorry, I really felt like I was preaching there. I apologize. That was getting very preachy. But the point remains the same. Reach out to us. Help us help you. This is the only time truly in your life where you have a deal too good to be true. No one looking to get hungry. No one looking to get hungry with money. Nobody looking to get rich. Nobody's looking to take anything. We just want to help you. How much money do you got? What do you want to do? Let's do it. That's it here. No one's here to Scrooge McDuck, okay? We're all just a bunch of Hueys, Deweys, and Louies trying to do good things. If that is you, please reach out. Oh, you looked at that going the wrong way. I sent it on. That was really cool. Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. The triangle has really, really added to the performance. Huge shout out to Hardcore for bringing that in. And to Sales Guy Barber for being the guy who let her know that he is actually a professional triangulist. And he made him prove it, and he does each and every time he's on. Hanging out with our buddy Boontis on the Thursday edition of your show. We got a couple more minutes left to go as we're going over the NFL playoffs. Going down this weekend. We went through Saturday. Now it is time to check in on Sunday. We talked about them. We mentioned that the defense single-handedly beat a team. Yep. I guess the big question here is, can they do it again? You were asking about defensive TDs. This might be another good opportunity for a defensive TD, my friend. You got your Houston Texans in New England to take on Drake May and the Patriots. Those damn Patriots, man, I'm telling you. It's not fair. They only got 1 year of a rebuild after all the dominance they've, portrayed throughout the league. They're right back at it. This team's good. What do you feel about this one, buddy?
I feel like watching that New England game last week, their defense are going to be just neck and neck with the Texans. Oh shoot, though, but the one guy
you got this, bro.
Who's the DB? Just got it. Gonzalez just got injured.
You mean the best DB in football? Christian Gonzalez?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a bit
so you know what? Yes, the best DB in the game, but the rest of the defense is just rolling, and coach has the entire team just rolling. Vrabel. I don't know.
I that guy, by the way, he does like a tin of chew a day. The guy's always chewing, smoking darts. Got the pouch.
Oh, really?
He's always got everything going.
Did you see the highlight of Aaron Rodgers popping a zin mid-game? Yeah, when he got pulled. Yeah. Oh,
this is what I'm saying. That's the good stuff.
That's a lower decky.
Gets your synapses firing. You talk about that coach, sure, old Braves, but DeMeco Ryan, like this guy. You want to talk about someone who has a defense so good, and I mean this truly, Boone, a defense so good that your quarterback who hasn't fumbled the entire season fumbles 4 times because your snapper can't get the ball to him. They turn it over twice, not to, throw in the interception. And that defense still held Pittsburgh to 6 points. That's a defense that can win you a championship, dude. Like, I think
it's true.
I feel like the Texans are going to win the damn Super Bowl. I really do. And they're going to do it just like Baltimore did back in 2000 with Trent Dilfer.
With an anemic offense, it just, I don't know. I feel like it's take the line, and it's the Patriots over the Texans. But
wow.
Okay. That's my outlook.
Yeah, and this is interesting because we are not agreeing on a lot today. I like that. So maybe we'll have to see who can hit more. We have a little face-off, and then we'll have another LB's pubes bet going. This will be good.
Well, yeah, what happened with that?
Well, I don't know. Apparently, he's been harvesting. We'll see if he's got a pack for you soon. We'll send it your way. Yeah, we have fun bets around here on your show, by the way. LB's saying the Bills are going to win. That's what that was the first game we talked about, bro. Okay, he's just letting us know. This guy.
Okay, good.
Oh, he's saying the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. Okay, all right. He's the Josh Allen guy. Very well said.
Okay.
We got one more to go here before we wake Frankie up and make our way out for the day. This one I'm very intrigued by because apparently it's going to be Snowmageddon. Apparently it's going to be chaos weather-wise in Chi-Town. The Windy City will be on full display as the Rams in town. Apparently Stafford, I think it was 1-8 in cold weather games. And he's put up the worst numbers of his career in cold weather games. And every single professional is saying cold weather game, LA is going to lose. Your thoughts on Chicago doing it again?
Sorry, cold weather games, LA is going to win?
No, lose. LA is going to lose.
Okay, sorry.
Game.
Yeah. I didn't
Stafford
quite hear that.
cannot play in the cold is the big story.
Yeah, and it's -4 that they're gonna take it.
It's not just that. Like, did you see the footage? Like they have a full on like blizzard town going on there right now, and apparently it's going to be like really, really blizzardy bad weather. I guess I can just check the NFL weather right here.
I'm on board with you. I'm on board with you on this one. The way that Caleb Williams just not inexplicably, but it's like just craziness how he does nothing for 3 quarters and then just should I win this game? And just
remembered how to
goes nuts. You know what I really like is that the rookie tight end, like Colston
Loveston.
They're just peppering him with targets and he's just delivering. He's a big boy too.
He's a good guy to ride, yeah. Well, maybe we'll throw some catches on him. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be any catch in this game. So a slight chance of snow showers.
That's tough.
Slight chance of snow showers. It's going to be 19 Fahrenheit, which is going to be what, -15 or 20 Celsius? Dang, I was close. How much Celsius, LB?
20 years ago, I played in weather like that. Football in weather like that. It is not fun. High school, man. High school.
That's 20 years.
No. I don't know, just guessing.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
No, 25 maybe.
I don't know. It's good. -7, -10ish, 12-mile-per-hour wind, slight chance of snow showers. So it's going to be chaos. There's not going to be lots thrown around.
That actually would favor Colston Loveland. Tight end, short area targets. Yeah, run, dump. Run.
We had a road trip. Speaking of the in-bone Golden Bears, fight green and gold. You can go ahead and hit Frankie there, LB. I believe it was PA or Battleford, one of them. It was a snow game. And on the sideline, everything frozen. You go out for a play, you get hit. Everything is like magnified horrifically. It's the worst time of your life. And I remember getting the showers after. It was one of the best showers I ever had. All the boys were so happy. It was just like a big party in the showers. Like, oh, we're finally warm again. But yeah, it's miserable out there. Playing football in the cold is miserable. Nothing good about it. A Chicago game, that's going to be a good under. I wonder what that underline's at. What do you think?
48.5 total.
That's very high. Okay,
I like that.
There might be some good undies this weekend. Buddy, great job as always. Always appreciate getting to check in with you. Like my undies joke? That was pretty good, right? Pretty happy?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's going on this weekend? Anything exciting? Anything cool or fun?
I'm going to try to check out a couple of basketball buddies. One guy is a major Seahawks fan, so we're going to try to get together for that game Saturday. Not much else. Oil change. Going to change the oil on the SUV.
Yeah, that's very important, especially if you're a doll. I know that your dad would be real pissed if you couldn't change some oil, bro. You know?
Be the first time on our new vehicle for me to do it.
After
just got out of warranty, so it's time for me to do it myself.
Yeah, so many vehicles going through the house here too. That's all I always remember. Man, how do you guys do that? Hey, is the El Camino still rolling?
Oh yeah, not in the winter, but yes. It's, you know what, My dad was very upset. I don't think he took it out last summer. Just too busy selling the rental property and stuff. It was just didn't happen. So
I'll go by, I'll knock on the door, and when he answers, I'm going to say, "You son of a bitch, you drive that damn El Camino, Marv." That'll work, eh? Like, here, have a Murray wallbang.
That'll smarten him up.
Oh, I love it so much. I love your
He
family
would
so much.
absolutely
You're so
invite
much.
you in.
Oh, of course. That's why I love you and your family so incredible. Ever since the first time I ever met you, nothing but welcoming. And this is what I'm talking about. Great people coming together.
Right
That's
back
the
at you,
magic of
man.
This place. I hope you
Right
have a
back
good
at
one
you.
ready to go. We don't got much time. Give me something funny.
Yes. All right. Good old Super Troopers. Those snozberries taste like snozberries.
Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. We love you so much. Keep doing those good things. Well done, Boone. All right, LB, we're done now. You can turn it off.